Welcome to 2025 Black Desert Mobile Championship League Tournament for America finally. And we're starting with the Ramoness Championship, followed by Karkea Showdown, where we are trying to find out who is the best of the best in America. Hi, I'm Lila, and he is Jeremy right beside me, and we'll be hosting the stream today. As you know, today we are here to find out who is the best team for Ramoness Championship, as well as the rightful one to sit on that throne for Karkea Showdown.
All right.
So how are you feeling about today's tournament, Jeremy?
Yeah, I'm excited. The same thing that I felt yesterday. Well, we have
it was yesterday for us.
Yesterday for us, but right now it's still Sunday in America. So yes, welcome in, fight fans. This afternoon we showcase the skill and prowess of our top competitors in Ramoness Arena in America, and these warriors have fought their way. And here they face the ultimate battle, the 3 versus 3 supremacy in a scoring showdown. So again, for the next 3 minutes and 30 seconds, we are going to witness legends being made today in America.
In America, finally. It has been a long journey for us. You guys might know this already. We have started with this whole championship league tournament in Asia, then Europe, and we are finally here in America. It has been a long journey for us, but I think it is also a long journey for you guys too, especially the ones who has been following this whole tournament together. But for you guys who the players who has been just participating and throughout the preliminaries especially, and who has been after the preliminaries too, I guess were practicing for just this moment. So for everyone, just thank you, and we really appreciate your interest and your affection towards this tournament. So yeah, well, we did have Championship League tournament before, but what I'm curious about today, what I really want to find out, is that will we be able to find some new rising star players? Because that's what happened in Asia and Europe too. We weren't expecting to see some great actions from people that we didn't really know. But then these players actually really proven themselves to be in the semifinals and the finals. And you know what? They actually just left some remarkable marks in the history of Black Desert Mobile Global.
Right, and also the fact we have defending champions as well. So we have Team Wonka defending their title in Asia.
That was also an interesting match. We
also have Mugway in Europe, who actually won the Karkea. But at the same time, we see these new faces. We have Pinoy Slayer, who's we've never seen him from the past competition.
And I forgot Belfamore too.
Belfamore too, and also even Tim Chill. And I also got some feedbacks yesterday about their star player because I keep on saying Freja, right?
Oh, it was supposed to be Freja.
Freja. Right. So I apologized to Freja, but again, being a star, a shy class player, breaking the stereotype of shy classes, playing in the Ramoness Arena.
That was a remarkable scene for Team Chill.
And it made a big change on the community as specifically in the PvP community, knowing the fact that they had the motto as well, like that you don't need a berserker to win, right?
And they actually did,
they did prove it.
They did prove their motto. And Shy is not just cute on the outside, but can be really supportive and can be a really good team member for your Ramoness members. So yeah, back to the game. So we'll be having 2 different types of tournament today, and like I said, we'll be starting off with Ramoness Championship, and we do have the rules ready. Let's see the rules. Okay, these are the rules for our Ramoness Championship 2025 America. So we have started with preliminaries before. We already finished with it. We have done this with Ramoness skirmish system, and today as main championship. Today we're gonna talk about commentating for this semifinals and the finals. For the semifinals, it will be the best of 3, and for the finals, it will be the best of 5. And we also want to find out what we are gonna play for, what they're gonna fight against for. So let's find out the rewards, shall we?
Okay.
Yeah, for the winners, for the runner-up, and the 3rd and 4th place, there are some awesome, great, decent rewards for each one of those places. Can you please introduce them, Jeremy?
Well, for the winners, they will win 30,000 black pearls plus, in addition to that, a Undying Legend outfit. That is the only outfit that is being obtained in this tournament, and
Right.
the winner or the champion gets that specific outfit. Of course,
The outfit is just for the winners, right?
yes, and we also have Ramoness champion titles. Several titles for each of the categories, and we also have the Golden Lion statue for the winner only as well. But the second, third, and fourth will also get their version of the lion statue. But again, here they have a crown as well, an ornament that they can use,
And they can show off.
they can show off. Everywhere they go, they can show off to their guilds,
Right.
and also they will also obtain selection chests, 3 pieces of it, and of course, last but not the least, class change coupon
You
set.
need that crown, right? Because you can't just bring around those lion statues everywhere to show people that, I am a winner. But, with the crown, you can just wear it on your head and say, you know what? I've done this. I am one of those champions in Ramoness Championship for 2025, and it's going to be awesome. And we do have some rewards for other places too. So for the 5th to the 8th, we have Black Pearls, the Ramoness Championship fighter title, as well as those pet selection chest for the 9th to 16th. Black Pearls also, and the title Ramoness Championship participant. And for all the participants, including the ones who has joined us for the preliminaries, but the rewards are here. It's written that it is given to all participants required participation in at least 3 preliminary matches. So if you are like below 3 preliminary matches, then chances are you're not going to get this, but most of you are going to get this Black Pearls. And there is something very interesting. Overall champion title.
There's this specific title. It's a new title in the global server. It's unrivaled.
It's unrivaled.
Unrivaled. And there's only one requirement for this one, is that if you become the champion for each category, that means you become a champion in the Ramoness arena, and at the same time become a champion in the Karkea arena, then you get to obtain this in-game title.
I mean, yeah, you said it's just one condition, but that condition is very hard to meet. And we did have Mugway in Europe that actually met this condition, but sadly his team for Ramoness Championship weren't the winning team. So, but he actually managed to win the Karkea Championship. So that was that for him. But we'll have to see if there is that qualified player for this title in America. Yeah. So, well, that is it for the rewards. We do have our matchup ready for our Ramoness Championship 2025 America. And yeah. Okay, with the semifinals, it's EOS versus HealYeah. And for our second match, ULL versus Synergy. Well, Synergy actually is a good name, I think, because Ramoness Championship, it's actually about strategy, but also about the team playing team strategy.
Right.
It's about the team. So Synergy is, I think, a very suitable name for those teams who is entering this Ramoness Championship. We'll find out who is going to be the winner of those each semifinal matches, and we'll move up to the finals. We'll start with the semifinal, the first match for EOS and HealYeah. So for EOS and HealYeah, Raven, Suncrash, and Maja there is going to be representing this Ramoness Championship EOS team. Whereas for HealYeah is gonna be, how do we read it? You grabbed
for sure.
You grabbed for sure.
Yeah, so let's just call you grab for sure. You grab.
Okay, you grab.
Yeah,
You grab and
during the
Motzi
commenting.
and Earson. Oh, I do remember Maja though from EOS.
Yes. There are some notable family names here. We have Maja playing from the previous tournaments. We also have Suncrash. I think Modzi also participated from the previous one.
Yeah, and Motzi is, I think, is gonna go shy all the way maybe for Ramoness Championship, because their team is called HealYeah, which is mainly something that Shy does for their team members.
Okay.
Well, yeah, EOS.
So going to the first team profile. Again, Raven will use Berserker. Suncrush is going to use Eclipse. It's the first time we're seeing Eclipse in the Ramoness here in America. And also Maja. Maja is using Titan this time. We'll see.
We don't know if they're actually going to go for that one in the actual game because these are the images that they just chose.
Right. But from the previous fights, we've already witnessed they would usually go for melee classes, and this time EOS is going all melee.
They are.
And their motto is going for 3-time BRC champ, which means they already became Maja, at least from my own knowledge, became the BRC champion and gonna quit the game. That is funny.
Wait to 3-time BRC champ.
So
I'm gonna quit the game.
There's a hole there though, because if you can't become the next BRC champ, that means you cannot quit. You can never quit
We'll
the
have
game.
to see. And Karkea says in a in the chatting system says this will be a fun match. Lots of great players, so we are expecting some great game from our great players
and
here.
Also to add to that, if we go on to the next profile of the team, we have HealYeah. And if you have noticed, even our viewers here can notice very obviously that there are no repeating classes in this match. The three classes from Maja's team, all different. Here, we have Yugra playing Gladiator or representing Gladiator, Modsi playing Shy, and Irasan playing Invoker.
And we'll have to see if they're going to go with this classes again, but maybe with the Shy, because with their motto it says, today we chose silence.
Right. And well, we've seen Freyja already playing Shy, and Freyja getting all the spotlights there, despite not getting all the points, made her the true
one of those
give
MVPs
out the true essence of playing a Shy. But we'll see if Modsi can actually perform as well in these rounds, and we'll see if she can be the star of the arena for
It'll
today.
be really fun to watch because since this team, Motzi, is going to go Shy, I think, all the way throughout the semifinals and maybe to the finals, but EOS has not chosen Shy. So the Shy on the team and Shy not on the other team. It will be also something that we can see the difference and how they actually manage throughout the whole game. So that will be also fun catch. I think they will actually stick with these classes. I guess so, but we'll have to see when the game actually opens.
Okay, for those of you who are very new to the game, again, here's the deal. We have two teams again, 3 adventurers facing off in a high-stake 3-minute and 30-second brawl. I think we're ready.
We are ready with the game. Let's start our first round, first match for America. Yoo-hoo! Okay, so the game has started and fight.
Yugra goes in right into the Monument of Battle. It's a different playstyle for Modsi playing here as Shy. Irasan gets grabbed by the other team, Maja.
And combos,
but again, Yugra gets the first point, which gives them a lead of 4 points. However, the other team, EOS, gets fairly nice amount of orbs there. Yugra here is staying defensive, leaving his 2 teammates on the other side. I'm not sure what is the strategy is happening here for the team Team HealYeah.
And HealYeah got the monument for this battlefield, and we'll have to see when the other statue appears. We'll see if they get to and just appear. Let's see if the team A gets it or again team B gets it.
We don't really know what's happening. Yugra goes down. Modsi, we've never seen Modsi trying to heal the other teammates here. Modsi is going down again, just getting that damage, being pinned down by Maja and Suncrush.
And team A gets the statue, so they each have one statue.
Yes, Maja gets the monument again, and again that puts them in the first place. Now Suncrush also gets lightning, which is an advantage. Salvation to save Maja, and now Team EOS has full health, and they are back in a series of fights here again. Modsi gets grabbed by Maja again, gets dragged down.
To hit 2 minutes, which means Lagos is going to soon appear in the battlefield, and this is all going to be another game changer because they're going to go for Lagos, and as we have experienced before, they just go at the Lagos, and like I said, it's going down fast. Team B, Yugra got the Lagos.
That's the thing though, Yugra, although getting being able to get the Lagos is a good one, but again, his HP is less than 30%. Now Modsi has to really do something here to perform her responsibility as a support in the team. Modzi has to go towards Yugra, but again, Yugra is being pinned down by other members from EOS, such as Suncrash. Again,
we really do need Modzi here.
He gets away, but again, the Maja and Raven are non-stop in their goal to actually pin down Yugra. Okay, that's a successful escape again.
It is.
From Yugra, and I think Modzi here has kind of feel right now the gist of what he needs to do as a support. I think Modzi gets grabbed again. Okay, we have now the current points. It's very close. HealYeah is on the lead with 4 points, but again, that is being taken by EOS. Maja with 77 points. Modzi again going down, got pinned down again by Maja and Suncrash. That's a lot of...
It's okay for Modzi to go down, but what Modzi really has to do is just stand up and go to the U-grab to, actually really support the one who has the high score in the team.
Exactly. Here's the thing though, Modzi gets grabbed a lot. And but again, this is also I would like to make a note about Yugra. Yugra is really doing his best playing as a gladiator. I know it's hard to really run and to be mobile when you're using gladiator, but he's actually navigating and using his shield stance.
Right, and we have about less than 10 seconds. There isn't that big of a gap between the scores, but still it's 3 seconds.
Well,
I don't think
that
it's
would
gonna
depend.
change. And 0. It just hit 0, and HealYeah gets the first point for this round. Okay, so HealYeah, this is just awesome. Well, Shai actually did try to support, but I think what I actually noticed for HealYeah was how U-grab really performed.
I'd like to take note though, it was sort of different play style with from the previous team that had a Shai. But I would like to take note of Maja. Maja was, I could literally see from the screen without even having a full focus in that he was really, their team were really going so well with the grabs, being able to pin down Modzi so many times and making sure that the healer of the other team gets no action, gets eliminated to the very least. And that is going to take a toll on Yugra.
I know. And there were some remarkable scenes from time to time from round 1, but we do have round 2 ready. And for this round, if HealYeah gets this round, it's going to be over for the semifinals. HealYeah is going to move up to the finals, but we'll have to see. The round is ready. It's the second round for our first match. Let's see some action. Okay, so again, let's fight. They're going after Monument of Battle right away. And let's see who gets the monument.
Modzi goes into the middle trying to steal that.
Yugra got the statue.
I feel like Yugra here is so good in getting those specific objects there, like the Lagos.
Or the monument.
Yes, right. Maja here is trying to pin down Modzi again. I think Maja and... Raven, they're trying their best to at least deactivate or make Modzi not useful to the other team. But again, Modzi is doing good, and I think he get it now. He knows how to evade those guys and how to get away with it.
Right.
Now Modzi has backed out, but again, Yugra gets grabbed. Again, is that successful in pinning down Yugra? Yes, they were able to pin down Yugra.
And Yugra just got defeated, but we'll have to see. I see that EOS has taken care of Ballista a little bit, whereas HealYeah not so much, but it's just more than 2 minutes right now, so I think it's fine. Yes,
Modzi backing out again. She's trying her best to at least heal herself back to be able to be of support against Yugra. Look at that. Modzi has a clear view of Yugra, and she wants to make sure that Yugra is safe because Yugra and Irosan has
Yugra everywhere.
Right, and but again,
2 minutes. So Lagos is again soon going to appear in the battlefield. Let's see if this is going to be a table changer.
Right, here's Suncrash here playing an Eclipse though. The damage of Eclipse can really go high that he can eliminate any of the champions or any class of the other team.
They are going at the Lagos right, a U-grab, and I see Where in the EOS, who is attacking Lagos?
They have stopped. They are not doing
they're
anything right
not.
now, but I think they're just finding that perfect situation.
Wait, till Lagos is going down.
Yugra
Who
goes
is gonna
down.
Get it?
I think Maja
this
gets
time
it.
Maja gets it.
I think they took that opportunity because Yugra, a couple of seconds ago, actually went down.
Right.
And that was like a 2 versus
That was
3
the moment
on the Lagos.
for EOS, right, to get Lagos. I see that Maja and the U-Grab is one of those key players. They are like who are more attacking and who's just going forward.
Right. And again, Maja's job here right now, since there are just 1 minute left, is to become really extremely cautious not to get caught. And what he's doing right now is just dancing around, getting those orbs, and trying to save 148 points
Right.
of
and
his class.
There is a huge difference between their score, and both of them hasn't like really taken care of Ballista yet. It's about 45 seconds now.
Yes.
And they are actually now thinking about taking care of that Ballista.
And there's a big difference now with the points, but we'll see if Team HealYeah will be able to have a comeback here.
Right, because this is a really great map here, because Ballista is always that plot changer, so we'll have to see. It's about 20 seconds left, and
Maja here gets...
Okay,
is trying to heal right now. That's a good
You
grab again.
Destroy Ballista right now, too.
Right, Maja was able to grab Irosan, deflects the damage there, and runs away again to save that to 212
Yeah,
points.
and there is that huge gap between their score. It's about 3 minutes left, and I think the game is going to end this way. Yes, and the round goes to EOS, Team A. So it's 1 against 1.
It is 1 against 1.
1 against 1.
One.
So
1.4
our next round is going to be that round
each
where they
team.
get to prove who will go to the finals, and it's just so fun to watch because it has been like a very clean game for HealYeah for the first round, and whereas for this round EOS really got the upper hand, and I think for both times whenever that each team got the Lagos, got the upper hand for each round.
It is quite extremely difficult once Suncrush or Maja gets the higher score, because it's hard to chase these classes, and knowing the fact that we have a grabber here, we have Yugra for sure, but Modsi and Irosan does not have any. They can chase, but they can't really They can't really grab anyone and put damage and eliminate without the help of Yugra. So I think
Right.
it's very important for Team HealYeah to make sure that they are on the lead point-wise. And then what they can do is to just, try to play it around, heal their teammates, and just dance with the other team.
Right, and they
not
really
get grabbed.
have to show what they can bring to the game, because this is going to be the final match for the semifinals. For the first match, let's see some great actions from both teams. EOS versus HealYeah, and the map is the Temple of Raiders.
Okay. Again,
Okay.
getting that monument there. Who's gonna get the first monument? Okay, Yugra gets.
grab again. So Maja and
statue.
grab, they are just going for those big points.
Right. I think they heard me. They're trying to go and have the lead point-wise again. And now they actually have it, 7 to 8 points. That's 18 points. But again, soon orbs will respawn. Will they have, or will they be able to get those orbs and continue the lead? Okay, Yugra here is trying to become defensive, trying to leave the other two on the those little fight scenes there. Modsi goes for that bear, tries to support Yugra again. See, Modsi is hugging Yugra so bad, making sure that Yugra is at full health at all times. But again, Modsi is going down, got pinned. Isigeni got pinned by Maja and Raven, and Modsi goes down.
Also got the statue for this one. And, Jean says whoever gets Lagos is winning this match. Well, let's see if that's true.
Yugra also is going down. That lightning just eliminated Yugra instantly. And now, point-wise here, EOS is on the lead with Suncrush getting
Definitely, but not
52 points.
Yeah, by 52 or 1 points. It's about to, you're again about to hit 2 minutes, which means Lagos isn't gonna appear.
Right. Well, this is going to be extremely critical for Team HealYeah, because once Lagos is there, they need to make sure that they have this opportunity, and they need to 100% make sure that they're going to get Lagos, because this will save their fate. Now Maja
Has
gets
been
Lagos.
defeated again. So let's see if one of our adventure guests that whoever gets Lagos is going to win this match is right prediction.
Right. Again, Maja getting 98 points here is a huge step to lead the team score for EOS. Now Maja is just now dancing around just to get that opportunity again for a grab. I guess he's very
Whoa, and got
grabs.
the grab.
You grab again. You grab here gets another grab. Is that a lightning there? And
Ooh.
that instantly kills? No. You grab was able to run away, but is it
get
enough?
away
No,
from
no.
that.
He got
But
pinned
we
down.
have about 1 minute left, and there is some gap between them. Between their score.
There's a huge gap right now, but I think it's important for the HealYeah to understand that Sun Crash and Maja holds the highest points
Right,
of
so they
of
really
EOS.
do have to go after Maja, both Maja and Sun Crash, whereas they again have to take care of the orbs because
See,
orbs can
yeah.
be a game changer.
Irusan is actually trying to chase the other enemy, but here we can see Sun Crash stopping Irusan. I think Irusan wants Raven so bad, but guess what? Raven only has 51 points. It probably will give them some extra points, but it is not going to be enough to have a comeback with their points. Modzy here just trying to support. Modzy gets knocked down by Raven. Raven backs out. Yugra grabs Maja, but again, they have salvation here. Maja goes back to full health. Is it enough for Team HealYeah?
I don't think so because we have 2 and 1 second ready, and EOS. The Team A got the victory for the last round, which means Team A, EOS, is going to move up to the finals. And for Team HealYeah, I just loved how they did everything with Shy there. But unfortunately, this round went to EOS, so which means their journey for this Ramoness Championship is going to end right about now.
Again, well, they did it. They did give a good fight. They won at the
fight.
first round.
Right.
Apparently, it did not work the second and the third round.
Right.
And it's okay.
We do have the results ready, so let's see the image together. And it goes lose, win for EOS, win, lose for HealYeah. Again, congratulations for both of you who you guys are in the semifinals, which means something. And a little more congrats for EOS because you are moving up to the to the finals. Okay, so you both did great, and we are gonna move on to our second match for our Ramoness Championship semifinals. Let's see the profiles for each team. ULL against Synergy. UFO, I do remember UFO. And
I do remember
Lemonade,
UFO.
Lotto, and Chrome. How do I read this?
I guess lots of I.
Lots of
let's just say
Lots of
I during the comment.
I and the Mendo Chief.
Mendo Chief.
Okay, so there you go.
So let's go on to the first team.
Glory
ULL.
for Delilah. I just can't miss that motto. But is Lila? Is that Lila me or the fairy?
I would
in the
assume
game?
Delilah. So it talks about they're
Delilah.
mentioning Delilah, which means you're not Delilah that we're talking about.
Aw.
It's Delilah in the game, the fairy. Am I
Aw.
correct?
I
Because
think
there's
so.
Delilah.
It's
There could
Delilah.
only be one
Lila.
Delilah, right?
Right.
There's only one Delilah. See, UFO is here. Is this
Oh,
UFO
yeah,
here?
I think
Can
so.
you please double check if it's the Lila, the Lila
You
in
know
the game,
what? You don't
or
have to
the
kill me
Lila,
twice.
the MC Lila?
You don't have to kill
make
me
sure.
twice. We can move on, yo.
All right.
It's ULL, UFO. Oh, that's why their name is ULL. It's UFO's U, Lemonade's L, and Lotto's L. So it's ULL.
Okay, UFO is playing Berserker, Lemonade is representing Titan, and of course Lotto playing
it's-
Grandmaster.
Okay. So I hope you guys do awesome on our semifinals for Ramoness Championship America. And let's move on to our next
Contender.
team.
Okay, Synergy. Again,
Yes.
we have Chrome, we have L, lots of L, and we have Mendo Chief. Again, this is the first time we're seeing a Sage class playing in the Ramoness, and a Phantasma as well. We've seen Phantasma in Karkea, but this is the first time seeing them in the Ramoness arena. We have Berserker represented by lots of L,
Right.
and their motto is Synergize and
Victorize.
Victorize?
Synergize and victorize.
And victorious, I would assume. But
yeah, so
that's
synergy and victory, they are both very important. elements to
Elements. Okay,
for
well,
championship.
we'll see because this is going to be interesting. We've seen UFO, I think, winning also or being a runner-up from other previous tournaments. So they have the experience here. But this Team Synergy, I think this is their first time seeing their family names. I'm not sure if they've changed, if they've performed. But someone here is saying Mando Shift is good.
Really
so yeah, so another says, let's see if Mando Shift will have no cooldown. Well, I don't know what that means, but we'll see how it's gonna go. This is again the second match. We'll see. There are class changes here. So
Wait. So
L
is actually means about barcode. A barcode for that's trying to like.
Oh, it's a barcode.
So we can call her barcode.
Barcode, maybe L. A barcode. Okay, we'll stick with that barcode. But again, let's focus on lots of L. Oh, barcode. Change to invoker.
Change to invoker.
Okay. This is my first time seeing invokers. We've seen invoker from the previous match from Modsy's team.
But
we see another invoker here. We've never seen invoker from Europe and America, and Asia rather, right?
In Asia, no, we haven't.
We haven't seen invokers. This is the first time we're seeing invokers, and we're not sure how they're playing. Unluckily, the invoker from Modsy's team didn't perform that well to be able to go to the top, but we'll see how
they
barcode
perform,
will perform.
Right?
Yeah.
So Team ULL versus Synergy for our second match for the semifinals. UFO, Lemonade, Lotto, Good Luck, Chrome, Barcode, Mando Chief, you guys too. And we have our first round for the second match of the Ramoness Championship America. Ready, and let's see some great actions. Show us what you've got, guys. And fight, and they are again going for the Monument of Battle. That is something that is that has been a pattern for everyone. They're just
again,
always going for the
Chrome
statue.
gets the first monument. That gives them 18 points on the lead. Is it a good timing for ULL's team? But we'll see here. HP wise, both are the same. Everyone's losing HP except for Lemonade here. Chrome here trying to just evade leaving his two teammates, but I guess his other two teammates are doing just much fine there. Lightning I think Barcode gets Lightning, if I'm not mistaken here. Lemonade again gets 18 points for that orb. Still, Synergy team is on the lead
and again,
with 88
a battlefield
points.
statue has appeared. I think they're all going to go to the battlefield statue.
Right, they're going to get a second monument right now. Who's going to get it? Will ULL get it? Okay, Lotto gets it this time.
Got the statue, so they both have a statue for each team.
Right, but again, the scores for each players, knowing that Lotto has 26 points, again, it's very near when it comes to comparison with Barcodes and Chromes. Again, Barcode and Chrome's HP are below 40%, and they have to at least... Chrome gets eliminated by Lemonade and Lotto.
Lotto, yes.
Again, it's just a lot of fight here. They're on this bush. Just Lotto is trying to become very objectively play here right now, trying to find that perfect opportunity to grab.
Lagos has appeared. Let's see if they're just gonna go right.
No one is going to Lagos.
No,
right. Someone gets Lightning here. I think
Lagos has appeared.
It was Lemonade. I guess they want to at least eliminate one of each members first to be able to get that advantage.
Lagos is actually going down, and the Lotto again got the Lagos.
Okay, Lotto gets Lagos with 107 points. Again, goes for who is it? Mando Shiv, but Mando Shiv is able to back out using Sage Glass.
And Lotto is now just running away, right?
Right. Again, Lotto is playing a Grandmaster here, and as we all know, if a Grandmaster just plays around and tries to avoid your skill, it's going to be difficult. You need at least one grabber and two decent classes that could inflict a good amount of damage to be able to
just
eliminate
went down
Lotto.
From Lotto, and yeah, I mean, like, even the Lotto is running away, he is just not forgetting to defeat the enemies too.
Right, we have 40 seconds left, but again here, I think ULL is just trying to become defensive right now. They're not trying to go in for a full fight. They want to make sure that they keep those points, specifically Lotto's and UFO's points to be able to have
30
this first
seconds.
win.
And
Again here, Lightning. I think Chrome got Lightning. Oh no, it's not Chrome. It's actually Mendo Shift, but fails to inflict damage on ULL's players. Again, that's a good knockdown there, but it failed to do so. I think
and
Mendo Shift wanted
Synergy
Lotto
really
so bad.
needs an orb or has to like get Lotto or something because we have 5 seconds, and I think the game is gonna end this way. And it looks like it's a victory for ULL, UFO, Lotto, and Lemonade.
Lemonade.
Okay, so
I'm
the first
thirsty,
round.
Lemonade. Okay.
It's the first round. This first round for the semifinals, the second match goes to our ULL, but it's not the end. Well, will Synergy be able to defend the next round, or will ULL get the clean sweep for the victory for the
Or
semifinals?
will they have a change of class?
That will also be interesting, but
You know-
I think they are hardly gonna
Yeah,
do that.
we rarely saw any change class in the Ramoness Championship, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Did we have? No, I don't.
We did
I don't
before.
remember.
We did before. For the Europe too, like 2 of those players in one team changed the
Oh,
classes.
I do remember. Yes.
Yeah.
So this is if they're gonna change class, there's going to be. This is a second team that's going to have their classes changed so far. Okay.
so far.
I think Synergy has to at least step it up a little bit.
And I
Further,
think
I
that's
think they have
why they're gonna go with a different strategy
Okay.
because Synergy Barcode from the Synergy just changed changes class to Titan.
Titan. So again, just for the sake of our viewers, Barcode changed from Invoker to Titan. That gives them 1 grabber already on their team.
Yeah, and let's see how they're both gonna do. Lemonade and Barcode has the same class here, and let's see if this is the right choice for Synergy's decision with the class change. We have our second round ready. Let's start the game. Fight! And again, I love this map. The Ballista.
Again,
And
everyone is
going
just
for
focusing
the
on the
monument.
Monument of Battle to get that 18 points. Who's going to get it? We'll see.
UFO got the
toppled.
statue.
Okay, that gives them 18 points again in the lead. But again, Barcode gets Lemonade trying to pin down, but Lemonade was able to back off and run.
Yeah, and they're just like showing each
From
other
the
their
other team.
strength.
Again, Lemonade here just trying to become extremely careful not to get grab again, because another mistake might
Actually cost him some scores.
exactly. Again, here Barcode is just going in. I think ULL's team here is trying to at least work together closely. That's a grab from Barcode again. That failed. Okay, Lodo got grabbed but was able to again stand up and back off. UFO here now is 80% HP, but again gets lightning. Again, Barcode has to run now with that lightning damage. Is he gonna able to survive
I don't
this?
know. He
did. He actually
did,
did.
and is going taking care of Ballista a little bit, but
Okay, my
not
bad.
all the way, right?
He went out, but then he got eliminated. He got pinned down by other classes.
And we are hitting that 2-minute point where Lagos is gonna appear and shift the energy in arena. And let's see who's gonna get Lagos
Right,
this
Mendo
time.
Shift here trying to just inflict damage on the other enemy, but that didn't go out. He backs out again, backs
And
out,
Lagos is
another
here.
escape, and I don't know what's the team strategy here, right, for Synergy, because they have a Barcode grab a couple of times. He
Right.
was able to grab UFO. He was able to grab Lotto.
Lotto. Not Lemonade?
Oh, Lemonade and Lotto, but it failed. They weren't able to
Well,
eliminate.
Lagos is going down fast.
Oh, who's gonna get it?
And Barcode actually
Barcode
got
gets
the
it.
Lagos. Maybe it was worthy for him to change to Titan because he managed to get the Lagos for his team now
Right.
for the second
Again,
round.
though, he needs some healing here because right after that Lagos, he's below 30% HP. And once UFO or Lemonade gets him pinned down, they were able to eliminate him. That gives them a lead of 4 points now.
4 points. Well, we have 1 minute left. Not big of that difference with the scores, so we will have to see who defeats who gets the orb, and who will get the ballista.
Okay.
And so at some which time.
UFO gets ballista and at the same time gets that lightning there. That's a grab there from Barcode. Lemonade is going down. Was able to
go away, right? Retreat. And
but
escape.
Again,
but Barcode is just going
Barcode
after
just
it.
got melted by the other team. And so again,
less than 30 seconds. I think Synergy really now has to take care of Ballista or think about Ballista.
Exactly.
It's 20 seconds left.
Again, UFO here has the highest point. They haven't gotten the other ballista from the other team. Are they going to be able to get it?
Ballista is going down, but isn't that enough
Is
points?
that enough?
It's
well,
not enough.
ULL's team is almost at full HP, so I doubt it's going to happen. But I think Mando Chief is going to go for those orbs just to get
the game ended with the victory that goes to Team A, ULL.
ULL.
Congratulations, which means ULL actually got this semifinals and is going to move up to the finals. Whereas for our team, I forgot. I just remember
what?
Barcode's team.
Synergy.
Yeah. Well, for your journey is gonna end about this time, but still, you have done great. You came up to the finals and semifinals to defeat. Have a great game with another, and yeah, you surely have proven yourself. We have our results CG ready, so let's have a look. It goes win-win for ULL and lose-lose for Synergy. Again, congratulations on both of you guys. You're in the semifinals, which means something. And ULL, we'll be seeing you soon in the finals, where you'll be meeting against I forgot.
Majus team.
The Majus team.
Yes, again, just take note of Synergy. I think they sort of like right from watching the video, they lacked a little bit of like synergy, to be honest, when it comes to really finding that specific opportunity to grab the enemy and then inflicting damage. We could see Mando Chief trying to just go on for those spears, but could not get any of the enemies from the UFO's team, and I think that what lacked him. I think they needed more damage in a way, and they needed more precision of the grabs. The first time Barcode was playing Invoker, couldn't do that much apart from getting orbs. Changed to Titan, was able to get grabs, but again, there was those mistakes where he got Lagas and died again. So it was really very unfortunate for
It was unfortunate for Team Synergy, but has shown some great actions.
They did well. They're in the top four. Yeah, they're in the semifinals, so they are good.
Whether in the third place or the fourth place from Ramoness Championship America. And you can brag around everyone for that too.
Yeah.
And we have our finals ready. Let's see the match briefly, and we'll move on to the matches.
Okay.
Well, EOS. Oh yeah, EOS. I forgot. EOS versus ULL.
These are very short names, right? EOS.
One of the shortest names that has entered Ramoness Championship, and they both met in
ULL
finals.
makes sense because it's UFO Lemonade Lotto.
Right. What
I'm
does
not sure.
EOS mean?
I am not sure about EOS.
I actually saw someone.
It's supposed to be RSM, right? No.
Well, yeah, if that's what they're gonna go as what ULL did, but end of Stark.
What does that mean? End of Stark.
Stark.
We're not sure about that, but
like Iron Man Stark.
yes. Well, but we'll see. Okay, first again, just a review.
End of service.
Raven, Suncrash.
Oh, that's why they said I'm gonna quit the game and end of service.
Raven, Suncrash, and Maja. Again, these classes we have Berserker, Eclipse, and Titan. And they say again they're going for 3-time BRC champ, and then they're gonna stop playing the game. Is what the motto is written.
So you better
but
win
we'll
EOS if you want to quit the game. And yeah, Chill Vibes here says
I probably will play the game more. I probably will play the game more because I'm gonna have my. If I think Maj. Okay.
And ULL UFO Lemonade and Lotto. Their motto is is the glory for me, Lila.
For Lila. No, Delilah.
Me, Lila.
Delilah.
Me, Lila.
Now again, if Maji gets another win here, I think it's good for him because he's going to get an extra Undying outfit. But for the other two members, it's probably their first time winning the camp decoration, so it's going to be an exciting win.
And it's going to be exciting.
Yes, however, for Raven and for Lemonade and Lotto, I'm not sure if they've played the previous tournaments, but UFO definitely played the previous tournaments.
Yeah.
And this is going to be really interesting.
I know, and like there are those adventurers who are already like rooting for some of those members in the team, especially like Maja or UFO, and I saw someone rooting for Suncrash too, and which means they are known to be good with this Ramoness Championship, or they're just PvP skills. We do have our first round ready for the finals of Ramoness Championship America 2025. I can't wait to see how they're what they're gonna bring and how they're gonna bring
I'm excited
to this round. Let's see how they're gonna do for our first final round. They're gonna go for the statues.
That's just the
as
same speed.
always.
Oh, UFO backs down, goes the other way around, goes at the back of the enemies and trying to
yeah, they
distill
all have
that.
the rolls.
Okay, but
Maja got
fails,
the statue.
fails to do it. Maja was able to get the first monument there. It gives him 18 points, but we'll see. Are there any successful grabs there? Yes, I think Lemonade got grabbed by Maja. Am I saying correctly? Yes. But again, it failed. Lemonade just backed off right away there and trying for to look for some healing orbs to heal himself. Again, UFO, they're just dancing around right now since it's really hard. These two teams are the best teams right now in the finals.
Again, the battlefield statue has appeared. It's our second statue and the last.
And they need to make sure that no one gets grabbed, because once a user, once a teammate gets grabbed, they're going to be in a big trouble. Again, on the right side, the walls are all down now. It's a clear area for a fight. Again, both get salvation. Again, both teams are at full health again. So we're back to 0 here when it comes to eliminating someone. But UFO goes down though. UFO is getting pinned down.
But you know what? I think it's a good strategy for UFO.
Got frozen. ULL gets
UFO
frozen again.
Actually should go down because soon the Lagos is going to appear, and I think UFO or
they are
Lotto,
in a disadvantage.
Yeah, someone who is going to go for the
That is a good run
Lagos.
for UFO, just trying to run there, avoiding any damage from Raven.
And with that much HP too.
I guess it's going to be a
Lotto
risk.
from Team B is going to go for the
Oh,
Lagos.
someone gets salvation, saves UFO, and UFO is back in the game.
Awesome.
However, Suncrash
from
gets
Team A gets
Lagos on the other
Lagos.
hand.
So I guess Team ULL has to step it up.
Well, Maja is going down. Look at that point distribution. Suncrash gets 100 points, while Maja and Raven only gets 30 points. So again, I think for a UFO's team to really know that they need to get Suncrash down is their main goal right now, to be able to have a comeback with that score.
Okay, and we have about 1 minute left.
Yes, that's a grab from Maja. Again, Lemonade gets grabbed, but is he going to survive that skill? And that did not work out. Well, it kind of inflicted damage, but not enough for them to be able to...
It's less than 1 minute now, and
kill.
They do have to go after each other at this point.
The points, the point is not that of a great difference, to be honest.
So
Suncrash here is
Lotto
still at
and
full
Suncrash
health.
should be those main targets for each team.
Right, it's a question of orbs right now. Lotto is going down. No, Lotto went down there with 30 seconds left. Raven is still at less than 20% HP. Suncrash here just trying to run as much as he can and trying to avoid all those damage to save that 168 points.
And 20 seconds left.
Okay, UFO, UFO gets pinned down. No, UFO is alive, still trying to run for his life.
I don't think... Wait, he made it.
He made it. He actually made it. And he has now 75 points. Who's going to get the first win of this finals here in America?
For this round is EOS Team A. That's where the victory is gonna go.
That's
the first round for our finals, and it surely is like suitable for the finals.
It's extremely difficult for for UFO's team to actually catch Sun Crash.
Yeah, sometimes just
Sun
goes
Crash
fast.
is playing Eclipse, and Eclipse can really get tricky. But Sun Crash, 2 thumbs up for you. You did a
Yeah.
good job in saving up your points for your team.
And I wonder if they're gonna do some like class changes, perhaps. But I
We're-
guess
we're
not.
not sure.
They are getting ready for our second round for the finals. It's again best of 5, so we will have to see. We have the game ready. Let's see some more actions.
Again, this is a different map, a wider map, so let's see how it's going to play. UFO goes right in. No, backs out. I think he's going to the other side, trying to inflict damage to Sun Crash. Will they be able to get it? Nope. Sun Crash gets the first
Sun
monument
Crash is
again.
really fast.
That puts their team on the lead. UFO here, together with Lotto, has their HP down for a couple of persons already. Maja also is 50%. With his HP, but still just dancing around there.
Yeah, trying to show off the skills too.
I think Raven is trying to inflict damage while Sun Crash is just enjoying the lightning orb there. But again, that wasn't helpful in pinning down the other team.
Imaja's Titan is pretty fierce.
Maja, we've seen Maja grabs successfully applied. Oh, UFO has been trapped there by
dumped
Lemonade
down.
and UFO.
Whoa.
Okay, that's another grab from Lemonade. Will UFO survive this again? Just a lot of damage there. No, the other team, Lemonade and Lotto, backs up UFO, and now they are square in this 3 versus 3 mini fight here. UFO and Maja again. Who's joining? Lotto is joining
Lotto
out.
is joining.
Sun Crash backs off with that 50-point score
UFO
there.
just got the freeze orb too, so maybe like that that fight's gonna break. But we have 2 minutes left.
Yes.
Lagos is gonna soon appear,
And the
they
points
are getting ready.
Yeah, there's only 20-point difference now, so it's not that big. They can still all ULL can still have the chance of actually getting a comeback here. But we'll see how Lemonade, Lotto, and UFO is going to play this time.
So yeah, they are going after.
Both of
Lagos
them
really
get
fast.
salvation, so they are back to 0 in this fight scene. Who's gonna get?
Who is gonna
and
get?
still that Lagos
Okay, got the Raven got it. From
Raven.
EOS.
gets Lagos. This time it's Raven. And is at 90% HP. With that lightning additional buff, it's going to be really difficult for Team ULL
Right.
to retaliate.
We
UFO gets eliminated.
Ooh, and we
And
still
yes,
have Ballista though.
They are
so
now
there
going
is
for
a
Lotto.
table change
That's another
turner
grab right there from Maja.
to
grabs-
Lemonade. Wow.
Okay, but it did not work as usual. Lemonade
got
was
away.
able to run, and Lotto as well now is almost. Now the Lemonade is used that evade there. No, is he going to run again? That's
It's run and
another
run. It's
getaway
another
from
run.
Lemonade.
We have less than 1 minute now. They are taking care of Ballista now.
Okay, Suncrash here. Well, with 82 points, I think he's putting their gameplay right now into just focusing on eliminating Lotto and Lemonade here. But again, Lemonade is doing his best just to make sure that he's alive.
Maja has destroyed its Ballista.
Okay, Raven gets knocked down here. Maja is just hiding in the bush. I
Less
think
than 30
this is a
seconds.
very crucial point for Team EOS because Maja cannot die. And at the same time, he has to keep himself on side just in case. Oh, he got caught by.
Ooh.
Okay, that's a good grab
Maja
from
and
Maja right
Lotto.
there. Grabs Lotto. Again, he will try to deflect in some sort of way to be able to save those
We have
points.
5 seconds.
Are they gonna win? Is ULL
Is there
going to come
be
back?
a plot change? And I guess not. Again, the victory goes to Team AEOS.
Okay, this is the second win.
Oh no!
Am I correct?
If they win this one, they are gonna leave. They're not gonna. They're gonna quit the game then.
Well, as you guys know, they all have the same CP, all same stats. But again, the winner isn't necessarily the last team standing, but the one with the highest score. So it's these teams are really good. I
These
can't
teams are awesome.
I can't say like they lack something because they really are doing their best. Take note of what UFO did. He was able to really back off. He almost died a couple of times, but he was able to ran away and got saved by Lemonade and Lotto. Again, Maja's grabs are insanely 100% accurate. He would just go and grab and then do another strategy, back out, and then let Raven and Suncrush do the rest.
It was awesome games for EOS, but ULL is now gonna come up with different strategy because Lotto has changed his class to Guardian.
We have a change class, everyone. We have a change class.
This
so
is gonna be exciting.
Lotto
to watch too.
is changing from Grandmaster to Guardian.
Will this be a good choice?
Well,
for Lotto?
Guardian can be a good tank.
Mm.
Well, there's a lot of like Guardian can actually do as a team. She also has a grab skill. She has a passive. The shield has a passive, that gives her extra tankiness at the same time.
We'll have to see.
But we'll see.
But yeah, so I think we are going to start with the game. Even though Lotto's like image that's representing him hasn't changed to Guardian, he is gonna come as Guardian when the game starts. So we'll see how he's gonna do with
I am
this
excited.
new class.
Some people are excited here.
Yeah,
so, I'm
we're
excited.
gonna see some new scenes and new actions. We do have our next round ready for the finals. Let's go into the game. Okay, and fight. I love this map. Like I said, Ballista, amazing map. They have the plot twist. They have some foreshadows.
Again, Monument of Battle here going down. Suncrush gets, again, the Monument that gives him 18 points on the lead. Let's see here what Lotto can do as a Guardian. Suncrush is just going on towards Lotto. Lotto, yes, Lotto is on the I don't know what Lotto just did there. I was speechless there. So he went in and he backed out. I don't know what was the strategy there, but for some reason I guess there's a reason why he did that. Here Raven is at full HP. Go for that orb again. That's a salvation. But this time I don't think they need salvation right now. I think what they need is actually lightning. But still,
something that can attack.
It will help them in a way. Because that would give them at full HP again. That gives them another edge when it comes to small fights between against ULL team.
Well, there isn't that big of a score difference.
Lotto
here.
is getting pinned down by Suncrush here. I think Maja evades Lotto and wanted to go for UFO. I'm not sure if that's... Okay, Maja grabs Lotto again. I'm not sure if there's a follow-up from the other team. Okay, Suncrush goes for that damage. Is it enough to eliminate and to pin down Lotto? Lotto ran... Oh, wait. He was able to back out.
Right.
He escaped.
So I actually do want to see some good actions from Lotto since Lotto changed the class. But actually right now,
Lotto is going down, left with 7 points. Again, this is... The difference of the scores are not that big, but again, Maja gets Lagos.
And this, as we have seen, getting that Lagos is pretty crucial to win the round.
This gives them a clear indication that they are on the lead right now, not unless Lotto or Lemonade gets a grab towards Maja, and if they are able to pin him down, maybe they could have a chance of having a comeback here, but right now, it's very unclear for Team ULL if they can actually win. With Lemonade and Lotto also, with their HP going down, they need some sort of like healing orb right now. But again, Maja just go like a bulldozer there, gets that lightning
got
again.
The Ballista too.
And its job is to make sure that UFO is pinned down, but not sure if that's going to happen this time. Okay.
Well,
Maja,
less than 50 seconds.
UFO has 339 points at this time, and he's trying to salvage those points. Will he able to get it? Again, on the other hand, the other team hasn't gotten their ballista yet, I believe, because they still have 30 seconds left.
I mean, Team A still hasn't gotten care of that ballista, which means they have the upper hand. There isn't that big of a score difference right now either.
There's a 200,
and
almost
Raven
more than
just
200 points.
destroyed the ballista. Now it's a lot higher than before for EOS, and we have less than 15 seconds.
Right, the stakes is higher now for UFO's team because they have to either eliminate Raven or Maja, but this time they are this is very unclear.
It's
It's
pretty
most
clear.
likely they
It's
will
pretty
not
clear.
get it.
Well, despite the fact that Lotto came with a different strategy, different class, still Team A EOS won all the way. Crystal
Exactly.
clear a win.
I was hoping the last, because when they when it went to dual screen, I was hoping that they would actually UFO's team would actually get a grab on Majas
Yeah.
or any one of the other team members, but that failed. It did not
It just didn't
happen.
happen. It didn't
Maja's
work.
grabs and Maja's takeaways were just phenomenal. At the same time, the changing of class did not did not work a kind of way, because I think Lotto died the first time he got he got grabbed from Maja, almost went down, was able to back off, but again died again, so it wasn't really working in favor of UFO's team.
Right. Yeah, we do have our results ready for Ramoness Championship for America finals, and let's see who is the winner for our finals.
Okay.
Okay, so EOS win, win, win. ULL lose, lose, lose. So for EOS, it was a clean sweep for all those scores. 3 versus 0. Well, ULL did great. We saw how they performed in the semifinals, so we know they're good. But EOS actually just did better for the finals this time.
Yeah.
And yeah, for the Ramoness Championship 2025 Black Desert Mobile America, you have your winner. But before we introduce them, we'll see the rewards first and then come back. Let's see the rewards. Yeah, so for the rewards for our winner, that's the Undying Legend outfit. For those of you who is the champion for our Ramoness Championship tournament, which means EOS. And we will see other awesome rewards such as camp decoration, the golden lion statue, the silver lion statue, and the bronze lion statue. But the thing is, with the camp decoration, you can carry them around and show off. So what we have prepared are the ornaments, yes, to wear on your head like a crown and to show off that you are one of those champions in Ramoness Championship 2025 America.
Right.
We have the golden crown, we have the silver crown, and we have the bronze crown for the 3rd and 4th place. Awesome. Okay, so these are the special rewards that we have prepared as an image, and we do have more as we have mentioned in the list of the rewards in the beginning of the tournament, and we have our results ready. Let's meet our first place winner for our Ramoness Championship 2025 for America EOS, Raven Suncrush Maja. Congratulations!
Congratulations
Yay!
to Team EOS. You get Black Pearl 30,000 and Dying Legend outfit, Ramoness Champion title, Golden Light statue, Golden Crown selection chest, and class change coupon set. One piece. Again,
Yeah.
congratulations.
Congratulations, but we can't miss out the runner-ups and 3rd and 4th place winners. So let's see who they are. Yes, the runner-up is yours truly, ULL. As we have seen in the finals, they know how to play. And they have gotten some great decent rewards. Black Pearls, the title, Ramoness Championship, runner-up, camp decoration, ornaments, and that's pet selection chest and class change coupon. For the 3rd and 4th place winners, HealYeah and Synergy, they are also getting those Black Pearls, Ramoness Championship contender, and the camp decoration, ornaments, the pet selection chest, and the class change coupon set.
Okay.
Yes, these are the rewards for the champions of Ramoness Championship tournament for our 2025 Black Desert Mobile America. And yeah, it was a very fun, exciting ride for us to watch too. I hope it was interesting for you guys too, as well as we enjoyed it. But that's not all. We do have Karkea Showdown right after this Ramoness Championship. We are not going to have any of those time off, so we are just gonna start right away with the Karkea Showdown. So for those of you who have been waiting for some great actions, some skilled masters in each classes for Karkea Showdown, this is the time. Gather around, get some popcorns, and we will switch to Karkea Showdown. Yes, we're back with Karkea Showdown. Hello and welcome back to 2025 Black Desert Mobile Championship. We just finished with the Ramoness tournament in America, and we're now ready to start with the Karkea Showdown in America. I'm Lila, this is Jeremy, and we will be hosting today's tournament. And we have started with Ramoness Championship, and we're here with the Karkea.
Right. Again, just a reminder, the previous tournament of Karkea we've had was 2 years ago, so we are extremely happy that we're going to have the Karkea tournament again. And where legends are forged through 1-versus-1 duels, right? What makes it so intense is just very simple. It's equality. These matches are fought under the same conditions: HP, skill level, stats, all balanced, and one mistake can cost you everything.
Right.
So again, the big question: who will rise to the challenge and claim the title this year?
For the champion.
For the champion
of
of Karkea.
And I'm not saying like some which is like better and which is not. It's more like, Ramoness Championship, you enter as a group, and that shows something like the team energy, team spirit, and how you are a team player and those strategies and everything. But Karkea, you get the spotlight just for yourself, and I think some people might actually like that more.
Some people might not like it because there's just a lot of pressure to
but true, but it's actually worthy.
Once you make a mistake and it costed you, it's gonna be there forever.
But for me, like, I would feel really bad if I've done wrong, but I'll just I'll only be responsible for myself. But if I'm like playing as a team, I would also feel sorry for my teammates
the same
too.
thing. Yeah, the same feeling.
Yeah, but anyways, we do have our rules ready for the Karkea Showdown. Let's see the rules, and then we'll move on to the rewards right away. So let's see the rules for the Karkea Championship. Yeah, we have done the preliminaries, and today we're gonna start with the semifinals and the finals. For the preliminaries for Karkea, we did have that skirmish system, but for today's stream, it's going to be the best of 3 for the semifinals and the best of 5 for the finals for Karkea Showdown. And let's see the rewards, what they're gonna fight against for. Yup, these are the rewards.
Okay, the rewards are pretty much identical with the Ramoness rewards. We have the winner Black Pearls 30,000, 20,000, and 10,000 respectively. For the winner second, third, and fourth. For the Undying Legend, it's only for one person again here in America, and that's going to be the champion. There's going to be in-game titles for all the categories. Golden lion statues, and then golden crowns, silver crown, and bronze crown, and then selection chests, of course. And of course, the last one is a class change coupon set, just in case they want to, explore more into other classes. Now, the other participants, they still have rewards. From 5th to 8th, everyone gets Black Pearls. 9th to 16th, Black Pearls 3,000. 7th to 32nd place, they also have Black Pearls 1,000. And to all who participated in the Karkea Arena, you will all get 10,000 Restoration Scrolls. Just make sure that you've played at least 3 preliminary matches to be able to get those Restoration Scrolls after the main turns tomorrow. Yes. And
there is that title too.
Yes. Yeah. Well, the title, it's the same thing with Ramoness. It's the Unrivaled. It's called the Unrivaled, and that means there's only one condition. You have to win the title, or you have to be the winner in Ramoness and at the same time be the winner in Karkea.
And do we have the qualified player?
We shall find out.
Okay, so we'll soon find out because we do have our matchup brackets right now.
We'll see now. Let's check the matches. Let's see if Maja or Sun Crash is there.
Oh, sadly,
no.
Maja's on Crash.
Not in Karkea. No one is in Karkea.
So again, we lost our opportunity to see the victory winner for that very title. But anyways, we are up for all this awesome actions that our player is going to bring because they are very skilled. They are here because they are in the semifinals. Navaring and Down Gardio is going to be our first match against each other for the semifinals, and the Lists and Impossible is going to go against each other for our second match of the semifinals. We'll go into the informations for both of those for all of them actually, but for both of those players for the first match in the semifinals, let's have a look in their profiles.
Okay, let's starting with Navaring and Don Gardio. Again, Navaring is playing or will represent Corsair here, and Don Gardio is playing Warlord. Again, first time seeing Warlord in Karkea.
But also we haven't seen Corsair for America.
For America, yes.
For America.
Right.
We haven't seen Corsair in the Ramoness Championship, but and we'll have to see if they're actually going to play with those representing classes, because they can always change, and they can also change during the Karkea Championship. It's just that they only get one chance to change their class. And yeah, unless you have actually started with the class, if you enter if you have entered your game with that class but hasn't really played it and you're gonna change, that works too. For Navaring, is gonna go with this Don Gardio in the semifinals. Has done pretty good job in the preliminaries too, and the motto is Corsair only for the flair. So maybe Navaring is just gonna go all the way with Corsair. But who knows?
Well, we'll see, because now Navaring knows he's probably watching the stream right now. He's against against a Warlord. So let's move on to our next contender here, Don Gardio. There's no motto. Just very quiet.
Very
quiet. Quiet. She just wants to play the game. Let's just start the game.
I can't wait to start the game. In the preliminaries, a decent score, 2-3-3-3, and in the semifinals, Don Gardio is gonna play against the Navaring. Let's see if he is gonna come as a Warlord. If Warlord is gonna go against Corsair, or will they change? Who knows? But we have our game ready for our first match for the semifinals for Karkea Showdown America.
Well, we've seen, if you have previously seen other tournaments, we've seen already a Corsair player. We've seen how a Corsair goes into different, riding waves, flying waves, and just a lot of waves, tumultuous waves. We all know those skills, but again, we'll see how this is going to turn out against Warlord.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they're ready for our first round of the semifinals in the Karkea Showdown. Yeah, and I think they are going to come as what they have represented themselves with. We do have the round ready for the semifinals. Let's see some great action. As for the semifinals for Karkea in America, the very first round.
Okay, Warlord here. Okay, they are in a clash right now. Warlord is trying to at least use those evade and maneuver it with other combos. Gets knocked down by Corsair. Is that a Whale's Dream? That's an overflow Rabam skill from Corsair, and that just got a chunk of HP from Don Gardio.
Yeah, but Don Gardio is slowly healing, I guess.
Don Gardio is making sure that he gets the next system. No, gets another knockdown. Is that another Rabam skill? Nope, not enough, because there's a cooldown. There's a cooldown for Rabam skill, so it wasn't enough for Navaring.
Especially with
here.
the Rabam skill, it's very strong, but there is a long cooldown seconds, right?
Right. Again, there's a lot. That's riding waves there. Goes in again. Is that a knockdown
HP
again? That's a Rabam skill.
Good. And for the first round of the semifinals, the first match goes to Navaring's Corsair.
That was fast.
That was really fast.
Yes. We see here how, because Rabam skills can really inflict a huge amount of damage, and from what we see from Navaring, he just knows how to really get into it. Just goes for riding waves, knocks down Don Gardios, and just uses that overflow Rabam skill, which is really painful. But again, We
He
see
managed to do that most of the times.
I think he did it twice. He did it twice. Don Guardio was not able to really, to evade those
And the fact that
gazes
Navaring
and
actually succeeded
stuns.
with the Rabam skill, that also, I think, was something that Navaring had this upper hand for this round. But we do have our second round
no
ready
change
for
classes.
our first match of the Karkea Showdown. Let's have a look in the game.
Yes. All right, I think this time Don Guardio has to be at least careful to use his upper hand or backdraft or circle slash to be able to use it in the perfect timing against.
Right, and Don Guardio, I think,
Navaring
knows
here.
how
Okay,
Navaring
that's another
plays.
one there. I thought Navaring was going to use Rabam skill, but Navaring was able to. Don Guardio was able to back out. Again, going for that chance there to maybe daze Navaring. Fails to do that. That's a nope.
But
that
even
didn't
though
work
he
out.
got to escape, still there is a huge chunk of HP just...
Right. That's a good one. Is he gonna use his Rabam skill? No.
No, and Navaring managed to retreat.
Don Guardio also did not use. We didn't see him using the Rabam skill. That's another knockdown there from Don Guardio.
And
Is
the
he able
combos
to
just
do
went
a
in.
full combo? Okay. Don Guardio here again just backs out with that retaliation. That's a forward guard super
And
armor
1
there.
minute left.
Oh no, that's not retaliation. It's a
Don Guard's
backstep, but
HP
that's a
is
backstep.
going down.
Okay,
will this
is
be
he
the
going
last for
to
Don
die?
Guardio, or
No.
will he be able to manage? There is a little bit of HP right now, but it's not looking right for Don Guardio.
Again, goes for a back step there, but fails to evade Corsair's damage
Okay,
because
again,
of the
victory
riding
goes
waves.
to Navaring's Corsair, and for the semifinals, this is the best of threes, which means Navaring gets to move up the finals. And yeah, but you both did great. It was really just interesting to watch. We saw Corsair from our other semifinals, right, for the Karkea. And I mean, from the Karkea, and yeah, Corsair can be very tricky to meet as an opponent in the Karkea arena.
There's just so many skills that Corsair can actually play, including range classes. Corsair has riding waves. Corsair has a flying wave as well, and can combo that with a tumultuous wave, and then go for an overflow or a whale stream for the Rabam skill. It could be really annoying, but again, Don Guardio, I think at least he tried his best.
Yeah,
he tried his best. He was okay with the upper hand. He was okay with the back step. It was just trying to back off again and goes for a circle slash a conduit, but it just didn't make a success.
Right.
It did work a couple of times, but he wasn't able to use his Inferno slash or obliterate the Rabam skills, because I don't know what happened there, but it was just very unfortunate.
We do have our results image ready.
Okay.
We'll see that and then move on to our next match. Navaring win, and Don Guardio lose. So 2 point versus 0. 2-0.
2-0.
And yeah, so Don Guardio, your journey ends here, but you were in the semifinals. So you're going to get those awesome rewards. Anyways, good job. And Navaring will soon meet you in the Karkea Championship Finals. Next match, we have it ready. Let's see the list. A list against Impossible, and we will just jump into their profile.
Okay, here Lists is playing Igneous. We've seen Igneous.
That's a representing character class.
Right, we've seen Igneous played by other players from other servers such as Mugway. But again, okay, look at the motto right there. It's very straightforward. GLHF, which means good luck, have fun.
Ooh.
Yes. And again,
Just enjoy.
Lists,
Humble.
right, ranked third and is against Impossible, the fourth ranked placer from the prelims. Okay, looking on the next contender, we have Impossible. Again, this is another new class that we were seeing here, a Blade Master. We've I myself have seen a couple of Blade Masters playing in the arena, but this is the first time we're seeing it in a tournament in the Karkea Championship. Again, Impossible ranked fourth and is against the third placer from the prelims. And again, no moto here, so let's just stick with that.
I see some of our adventurers just recognizing our player lists
Mhm.
and saying that lists with Igneous, that's a lie. Maybe
We'll see.
Thomas.
We'll,
But
we'll see.
have
'Cause,
to see.
yeah, Blade Master can also be a little bit tricky. I think everyone
I mean
here.
the Igneous for
Oh,
the
Igneous. Oh, yeah.
lists, but we'll
We'll
have to
see.
see. And they might not as come as just representing classes, anyways. It's just
Yes.
an image for them to choose.
Right.
For but yeah, in the end game, who knows who they're gonna come as?
Yes, because Liz, although is very mobile, right? Is very
Mhm.
mobile when it comes to Karkea Arena. Can just go in close gap. But again, Blade Masters are very tricky. They have quick draw as well. That's a gap close skill, and they can also have retaliation, which is a forward guard super armor, and that could create what? I think our viewers here know a whirlwind that could block certain attacks from it could be a certain attack or a certain skill. So again, who knows who's going to win here?
Mhm.
But again, Liz has a grab, so we don't know if
We
Liz
don't
is able
know.
to do that grab perfectly.
Uh-huh.
It's good. But if Impossible knows how to manage and to maneuver that, and if he knows that the Ignis is going for a grab, he can just go for a retaliation and go for a whirlwind.
I mean, this is
Well, we'll see,
just
we'll
the semifinals, and it's our first round for the second match. So we'll have to jump into the game and see for ourselves. We have the round ready. Let's see it for ourselves. Okay, they have already started fighting each
okay.
other.
Impossible goes for a retaliation right away. That's a whirlwind right there, and that will actually.
Ooh.
Okay. Liz was
it's
able.
knocked down.
Yes, he was able to actually grab despite the whirlwind. He was able to do or calculate the exact timing when his whirlwind gonna come off. Again, here Impossible just go for it. Okay, Gus grabbed again. The whirlwind did not work as intended. And here we could see that List is on the lead right now. That's a blight of
Okay.
destruction there. Again, List backs off. Okay, again, Impossible goes for retaliation. That's a good combo. Now that's a Rabam skill. Just get the chunk of HP from
those
List,
HP,
and
right.
it's now less than 50%.
And we have. I mean, they are just not backing up.
Exactly. We could see here that Impossible is going for retaliation and then goes for a quick draw just to make sure that he's not grabbed. I think this time Liz has to be extremely careful because once he fails to execute a combo or gets knocked down, this is most likely to be the end for Liz. But on the other hand, Impossible doing his best. Okay, Impossible gets damaged. Another grab.
Oh.
Another blight of destruction.
And it's just going down. Will he be able to survive? No. Well, List Igneous got the first round for the semifinals, the second match.
I was expecting a different combo from List because usually you grab the enemy, right, goes in a knockdown, and you usually get a Rabam skill,
Right.
but again he still uses the everyone does it, but the old style, the Blight of Destruction, which is also working. It could work, but if it was me, I would have used like a stronger skill
Just
after
fast,
that.
right.
Yes, right.
And yeah, I think they are gonna just stick with their classes.
No one
maybe
is
for
changing
this one.
class.
For
Okay.
now, I think.
Because I think Impossible can also. Did you see that damage?
I saw
yeah,
the damage.
we saw the damage. Impossible
Took a
was
huge
able to.
chunk of HP
Yeah,
there.
was able to disable List. Was able to use Rabam skill against List, and that went half right away. Okay,
We
I
have
think we're
our
ready.
second round ready for our second match of the semifinals. Let's see some great actions in the game, and they have already begun with the fight.
Okay.
Let's see if they're gonna actually go with their
That's
bombs.
another
That's
grab
another
from
with
List.
Igneous.
See, okay. Was that a Rabam skill? Wasn't. I didn't clearly see it, but we'll see for the next coming. That's another retaliation there. A whirlwind. Is he able to deactivate or disable? That's another grab from him. List. Okay, another another combo towards Impossible. Impossible right now is 50% HP. Okay, I think Impossible has to step up a little bit further here and goes for that upper hand. Okay, that's a good one, but it failed. Liz was able to back off,
Yeah,
uses
what
evade
Liz
skill.
is actually doing is keep on backing up and then going for the right moment, to get to impossible, and I think it's working.
It just does not. It's not in good timing. Look at that again. That Rabam skill just falling on impossible. Again,
and is Impossible gonna manage this around? No, as I was saying it, his HP just
again,
it's gone,
yes.
and this victory goes to again Lists Igneous. And yeah, that was actually...
It was clear that Lists... someone was actually... I saw a while ago, someone was asking... He would not believe List playing as an Igneous.
No.
But I guess
he actually
that guy was wrong.
Yeah, I mean, he can play Igneous, yeah.
He could literally play.
This wasn't like a trick. I thought maybe it was like
I
some
think
kind
he
of
knew.
trick.
He knew at the first time the match started that he knew how to counter Blade Master. Again, Blade Masters at the same time, it takes an extremely precise skill for you to be able to really get the other enemy, because you don't have a grab. What you have is only skills that would either daze or knock down the enemy.
Right.
I didn't even see Dawn Guardian. I didn't even see Impossible use the there's this skill where you would throw a range skill that would actually daze the other enemy, and we didn't see that. We see him using Bloom, the Rabam skill once.
Well,
but
there are all those strategies or those skills that one feel comfortable.
right, but other than that, I've never really seen like Impossible doing sort of like a combo, a specific combo. He would always go for like a retaliation, creates that whirlwind, goes for a quick draw. If that doesn't work, he would go evasive strike again, would run, and then he would just do the same thing again. So there wasn't. I didn't see a lot of variety when it comes to the Blade Master playing.
But still, I still want to give kudos to, support Impossible that he chose Blade Master, because it's a very tricky class to master.
Right.
And yeah, the fact that he brought Blade Master to Karkea actually means that he is very comfortable using Blade Master, which I can never do.
It takes a skill, because there are some skills of Blade Master that could really be really dangerous, but also at the risk of having, because usually those skills are they have super armors, but they're not applied in arena.
Right.
And once you use them in the wrong way, or you miscalculate them, then it's the end. And I think that's what happened to Impossible. It just didn't work out. Liz was so good in just grabbing him.
Liz was good, but we'll have to see if Liz is going to do as well as he did in the semifinals, because he's going to move up around. Let's see the results. For the semifinals, Lists win, and Impossible lose. Both of you guys, again, still, we actually clap for you, and yeah, cheers, because you guys still managed to be here in the semifinals for Karkea Championship, which means something. And for Liz, we'll see how well you do in finals too, and we have high hopes for you too, because it's a clean sweep again.
Yes.
Yeah, and we are gonna go to the finals, where we see who is going to be holding that crown and at the end of the day, and will be sitting on that throne, will be the champion of the Karkea Showdown of 2025 Black Desert Mobile America. Let's see the matchup for our finals. Nevering and the list, Nevering's Corsair lists Igneous, but since they know that each of those players or opponents are what they're going to bring to the game, they might actually change before we actually start with the game, because that's what happened in Asia and Europe too. They even haven't really done anything with the opponent, but they knew how to play against their the opponent's class too. So yeah, we'll start with Nevaring's profile briefly and move on to the list profile too. Nevaring did well in the prelims and also in the semifinals. Clean sweep of the victory, and Corsair only for the flare. Maybe we'll go Corsair all the way, but who knows? We'll move on to our list profile.
Okay.
Prelims also did awesome, and in the semifinals met against Impossible. Clean win again, 2 points versus 0. It was a victory for List in the semifinals. The motto is GLHF. What was it again?
Good luck. Have fun.
Yeah, it's a very humble motto, but we said before in our recent tournaments that with a humble motto, actually they hide some great power. But yeah, that's it for the profiles of the for the finals of Karkea Showdown America. Navarre and Liz is gonna meet each other in the finals. Will they come as those recent classes? Oh, I think they have chosen to just go with those classes, Corsair against Igneous, and let's see if they are going to go all the way with those classes, or will they change in the middle after this round or two. We have our first round of the finals of the Karkea Showdown America ready. Let's see the game. The finals and the fight has begun.
Okay, Navaring here playing Corsair again, just going for the riding waves. Fails to do so. Now backs off. Nope, he's backing off right now. Okay, that's another evade there. Liz is becoming extremely careful now not to get stunned or dazed by Navaring's riding waves here. We'll see. No one is getting stunned. And it's already 30 seconds in the game. Okay, Liz gets knocked down there. And now his HP is less than 50%. Does he have any chance of getting a comeback? And that's another knockdown from Navaring playing Corsair here. Okay, that's a successful one. That has to go a Bolide. No, he grabs. Go for a bomb skill.
Again,
we're not sure. That is... Okay, that's not enough. That was not enough for him to get a big chunk of Navaring's HP. Again, Liz here trying to be extremely careful again not to get knocked down by Navaring. Navaring goes in, will try to at least disable. Again, Liz goes down.
And the first round goes to Navaring's Corsair.
Win. That's the first win.
That's the first win for the finals of the Karkea finals.
Okay. So
Navaring is really skilled with Corsair.
Both are good. Both are
both
good. Yes. Liz was able to... I was shocked because Liz was able to do Bolide of Destruction. It worked. He got knocked down. He grabbed Navaring, knocked down again, and then just throws the Rabam skill. But was not enough. The HP went down at least 60%, 50%. But again, Navaring was just unstoppable, just going right in for those combos.
Right, and I wonder if Liz is still gonna stick with the Igneous since he lost with Corsair. Oh, he is going to stick with no one's changing classes. Navaring and Corsair list says Igneous, and that's how it's gonna go in the Karkea Showdown, the second round of the finals. Yeah, and we have our game ready. Let's go in.
Yes. Let's jump right into... Okay, one thing that I kind of noticed is like I feel like the damage of Igneous here wasn't enough. But of course, we need to know that Navaring, Corsairs, there's a passive there where if he uses a certain skill, she gets 20% PvP minus reduction from other enemies. So did that make a difference? Did that have an effect on why he's not... she didn't get enough damage? But we'll see here. Okay. Lists here is doing some damage again against Navaring, but not enough. Not enough. It's just a little bit of HP there. Again, Lists gets damage. Okay, Navaring gets grabbed. That's a skill there. But again, Navaring was able to evade that skill from Lists. Okay, I'm speechless. Navaring here is trying to at least use his evade skills to get away with List. But again, List gets dazed, knocked down again. That's another Rabam skill there.
Ooh, that will hurt.
Yes, List has to at least back off right now and has to do another, in a way, sort of like another strategy here. He can't just go in at this point of time.
And we have less than 1 minute right now.
Not unless he's confident enough to actually... Okay, List gets another knockdown there with just less than 5% HP. Liz is trying to at least salvage his class
And 30
in surviving.
seconds left.
That's a grab there from
That's a
Liz.
small amount of
that's a
HP right
Rabam
now.
skill there. And he will again try to at least do another combo.
Whoa.
Liz is able to Light of Destruction.
And there's
70s
amount
left.
of like similar HP right now. We
Yes,
don't know who's
Navarin
gonna
is
win.
so frustrated right now. He's trying to save and
10
to salvage
seconds.
his character. Another grab from Liz, and that
Liz
gives-
actually got the round.
That is the third continuous non-stop grab implemented by our Ignis player here. And that takes so much confidence to be able to come back and go against a Corsair class.
I mean, Liz managed to steal that spark from Navarin because I thought since Navarin just won, so I guess a little bit easy on our first round that maybe Navarin's gonna go all the way perhaps.
So it's because it's
Liz
either
says no.
So it's either Liz have played Corsair, because if you definitely have played Corsair as your main, you definitely know how to counter that.
Right.
But from the matches that we've seen, I feel like Liz is still getting the gist of what Navarin, of what Corsair can actually do as a combo. Or if you're gonna change it, for example, riding waves and then flying waves, will he change it, or can it go the other side? Again, knowing the fact also that Corsair doesn't have a grab class, it's just an Igneous's side. I guess he's in an advantage.
And the thing
'cause he
is,
can
they're
just go
not
for a
even going
grab.
to change the classes. I thought maybe this time they're going to change the classes, but
No change.
no.
I think
sorry.
Liz is quite confident right now.
And we
but
do
we'll
have
see.
our third round ready. Let's see some more action. Just show us what you've got, guys. Okay, the fight has begun, and
Okay,
Corsair is
that's
just
an
going
attack
in.
right away against Liz, but Liz was able to back out. Okay, so I think Navarin just
Whoa.
used all
Oh, the
of
Rabam skills too.
and all of
Those
her evade skills.
Oh.
He used multiple evades there, not wanting to get grabbed by Liz. But again, Liz gets knocked
Knocked
down.
down, and
Okay,
it's-
another combo there. And Liz is still alive. I thought he was going to completely get washed off from that match. But again, trying to salvage his class. Another daze right there. What just happened? Okay, Liz was able to get a comeback there. That's a knockdown, Light of Destruction. Another grab, and the Rabam skill. Again, not
That's
enough.
a strong combo. It's not enough.
Not
but
enough. I would
close enough.
I would assume this is because of the Corsair's plunder, the 20% PvP reduction from other enemies.
1 second.
Again,
And 1 minute.
it is quite difficult at this point of time to judge who is going to win, because both are really extremely doing their best to get the upper hand in this match. Liz is just going on forward. Now Navarin is trying to become defensive here. Navarin fails to defend, and
Navarin is just
again
losing
Navarin.
HP really quickly. Will Navarin be able to survive this round with a little bit of small amount of HP right now? But I don't think so. And Liz just got the victory for this round, the third round for the finals. I think we're gonna go all the way, maybe.
I think he got it.
Got it.
I think he exactly understood now on how a Corsair plays, because that's how it goes. If you know the enemies,
So that first
strategy,
score,
you do know.
giving that first score actually taught Liz something.
But again, we could see that it's not. He didn't get the upper hand. They almost died at the same point, right? So Navarin pretty much here is also doing her best,
Or
to
maybe Navarin's gonna
counter Igneous.
come as a different class, but who knows? And Navarin said, Corsair was something.
Well, we'll see
there-
if there's a change class.
There's gonna be
apparently there is.
There may be a change of class.
So again,
but
in the finals, just for our viewers out there, in the semifinals and on the finals, you're allowed to change classes once. Yes. So they can use this card to be a strategy, but if they're confident enough to actually play until the last round, that's also fine.
it's also fine.
Yeah, it's also
fine.
okay.
Okay, and Navarin actually is gonna come
Okay.
as Kunoichi for this
Kunoichi.
round.
Okay. So again,
Kunoichi
guys, we're
against
changing.
Igneous.
Okay, from Corsair to Kunoichi. So I would assume Navarin is also good in playing
Right.
Kunoichi.
And I hope that you guys in the chatting system can also, predict how this game is going to go, because that's also going to be fun.
We've seen a Kunoichi from Asia, I think. Or
Yeah, we've seen one.
But she failed to win. I think she lost twice. So we'll see how Navaring is going to play Kunoichi this time. Because it's also tricky. You can hide, but again, if your enemy finds out or gets your location, it's sort of like
Corsair too.
It's a high risk. It's a high risk.
Corsair and Kunoichi sort of has the similar pattern for me. They hide and they just appear and then attack.
It's a high risk. Yeah, the damage could also be extremely painful once the bleed effect is applied. But again,
yeah. Well,
we'll
this
see.
I think is gonna go with Igneous anyways. And
no change classes,
no
right?
change classes
Okay,
for Liz.
only one.
Yeah, and we
Okay.
do have our game ready. Let's see how this round is gonna go.
Usually for
Kunoichi
okay,
against Liz Igneous.
Okay, I thought Kunoichi would hide right away, but what we see from Navaring went right away. That failed. That's the first
that's
grab
the
from List.
and a knockdown.
Okay. So for a usual Kunoichi, you would go and hide first and find for that specific opportunity, but again fails it. Oh, he was able to do it. Goes for the grab.
Ooh.
Okay, will he able to do that bleed effect that would inflict damage? Nope, it did not work.
Did not
Liz again
work.
is up and is on game again to go and throw skills to Navaring. Okay, gets grabbed again. Navaring gets
And
grabbed. That's a
knocked
Rabam
down.
skill right there. Backs off. And again, List is trying to... Oh, okay. However, Navaring gets the upper hand here. Gets grabbed. Navaring gets grabbed. And again...
But they're
okay.
both like
It's just
losing
too fast.
HP,
Okay,
right?
this is too fast. It's hard to comment right now. Navaring
Kunoichi
gets
again.
knocked down. Another skill right there. Backs off. Now
And
Liz...
with the Lavaring.
Yeah, Liz goes back for another grab.
Ooh.
That's a counter grab. Goes for bleed rare. Is it enough to actually eliminate Liz? It is not enough. Well,
not enough.
Navaring is almost down. So we'll see what's going to happen here. Is he going to
And-
kill?
Woo! So it was actually a good choice for Navaring to go as Kunoichi.
Again, I
and
must
was
say-
able to defend this round.
No one got the upper hand, to be honest.
No.
Both were at literally
Just too close.
2% HP.
Right.
These adventures, these semifinalists are extremely good with using
The
their
finalists,
classes.
right? And Navaring's Kunoichi won against Igneous, but I don't think it's like you said an upper hand. It wasn't there like it was there an upper hand. No, so I think maybe Liz is gonna stick with Igneous because Liz really knows how to play Igneous.
And again, I apologize. It was super difficult to comment on to
those
have a
two,
comment
right.
on these two because it was just like one grabs another and then one retaliates, grabs another,
Right.
and who knows? I couldn't track what was happening. But again, we're gonna try our best.
We're gonna
to
try
make
our
sure
best, yeah.
that-
But our players are
that
that
everything
good.
is commentated
It's really
properly.
hard for us to commentate, but still, I guess Liz is gonna go all the way with Igneous. This is
change
gonna be
class.
our final round for the finals of the Karkea Showdown of the America. So this is where we get to see the result. Who is going to be the champion?
I'm excited. I'm shaking. I don't know who's
shaking.
going to win.
I know, and we are going all the way.
There's no like a clear win because like both are really
No.
extremely doing good. But we'll see. Wait, no one is changing class.
No one's changing
right?
class. So Navaring as Kunoichi, Liz as Igneous,
Okay,
and
let's
that's
change
how
class.
it's going to be for this final round for the finals. We have our last but not least round ready. Let's see who the champion is going to be for our Karkea Showdown America.
Okay, I think we're just in right now. They're just throwing skills. Okay, Lists got knocked down there, got grabbed by Navaring. Okay, get the chunk. Probably List is now at 70% HP. But again, List Hill will try to, in a way. Okay, that's a good grab there from List. Goes for Rabam skills and another skill there. Okay, it's a retaliation from Navaring.
And
another
the grab.
with
The combos too.
with a combo again. In this type of damage exchange or skill exchange, we clearly can see that Navaring has the upper hand because he definitely is inflicting more damage now. That's another grab from Liz. I think Liz has to back at least not to get grabbed because once he gets grabbed by Navaring, it could be the end of his road to
Right.
championship.
And it's going to cost him everything. Whoa,
Okay,
again,
that's
a grab.
another grab from List.
And a combo
Oh no, from
but managed
Navarre.
to
Is he
retreat.
able to retreat? Okay, he was able to retreat right there.
List HP is just going down,
Okay.
and now I think we have our champion here. Well, Navarre just got this round. Congratulations, which means it's 3-2. And Navarre
It was a good
against
fight.
List. It was a very close fight. That's like really fun to watch.
It was
those
a good
close
fight.
fights.
I find it. Did you guys find it enjoying? I feel like it was one of the best one versus one in the
it
tournaments
was.
that
And
I've ever
also
seen.
that our Navarre first came as Corsair, changed to Kunoichi, and that's how he won this game. Also means that that was a good decision.
It was a good decision.
Very good decision.
It was well, you know, it was sort of like it was hard also. It wasn't easy to get List to have the advantage of using Kunoichi against Liz is playing Igneous.
Right.
Because Liz also really handled
Rocked.
Igneous pretty much really okay. He was able to really grab.
Yeah.
He had multiple grabs, successful multiple grabs. He was able to use combos, Light of
And Rabam
Destruction,
skills
Rabam
too.
skills. It's just amazing how List played. But again, he was overplayed by Navarre.
But it
And
was
at the
impressive
end,
to see that
it was Navarre who
our List just came with Igneous, and he just played Igneous all the way till the end of the game, which means he is very confident with
Yeah.
Igneous, and I really like that too. I really appreciated
Yes.
it. We do have our results ready for the finals. Let's see the result.
Okay.
For Navarre, win, lose, and then win.
Okay.
And for List, lose, win. And till then, we thought maybe List got it. Yeah,
Yes.
like he knows now how to fight against Corsair. And then Navarre just appeared with a different class, Kunoichi.
Kunoichi.
And List suddenly lost his spark there, lost a couple more times. And there is our winner. 3-2. Navarre is going to be the champion for our Karkea Showdown, Karkea Championship for our America server. But before we really introduce you properly, introduce our winner properly to you guys, we're gonna have a look with the rewards and then come back. Let's see the rewards. As we mentioned, the Undying Legend outfit. Some people think this outfit's not that glamorous. I think it's very gorgeous, but you can also dye it too, and that's what makes it your own costume too. And not everyone has this costume, nor can you really buy it with money or anything. So this is a very worthy reward, I'd say, for the winner. And let's move on to the other rewards, which is the lion statue.
Okay. So apart from the lion, of course, these are 3 lion statue here. We have one for our winner, and then one for our first rank, the second, and then one for our third and fourth. So again, these are good. You can install them on your camp, and of course you can take screenshots. You can share it with your guildmates. Your guildmates can actually visit your camp and check what these camp decorations look like. And of course, we have, last but not least, the crowns. We have golden, silver, and bronze crowns for the winner, the second, and the third and fourth placer.
Great. And yes, so we saw those images that we have brought for you guys to see too, those rewards, and we do have our results ready for the finals of the Karkea Showdown for America 2025. We want to see our champion. Please clap when we meet our champion for our Karkea Showdown. Let's see our winner, the champion. Navarre! Congratulations! You are the winner for the Karkea Championship of America 2025.
And again, you will have these rewards. Again, we are happy that you were able to beat all the odds and played fairly. Congratulations again, Navarre. And for our second and third and fourth winners, of course, we have Lists as a second, and Dawn Guardio and Dawn Guardio, and I forgot the other one, but we have the fourth placer. Yes, the third and fourth, they will all get Impossible. I think it was Impossible.
Impossible, yes,
Impossible.
Impossible.
Congratulations to Don Gardio and Impossible. You will also get 10,000 black pearls and these list of rewards. Okay. That's for the rewards. Congratulations.
Those are
to
the
all those
rewards. I
champions.
hope you guys love those rewards. And we
Okay,
just
there
got
you
the
go.
name right. Impossible.
Yes, Impossible.
Don Gardio and Impossible.
See, a lot of adventures. Thank you guys for watching with us, and thank you for congratulating our winners. I think that is a good. I like that. Bassett Tamin. You have to train for the next tournament, right?
Whoa.
You can either go for Ramoness or Karkea.
And we are so grateful that you guys are here with us. It's such a precious time. It's a chunk of precious time for you guys. But you guys decide to spend with us, and just you guys being here and cheering and rooting for all this championship through all as a whole, and to cheer for the players. I think it really means something, and it was really sweet. Really wanted to give you something, a little present, a little gratitude, and we have a coupon code ready for America's users. America 2025 BDMC Black Desert Mobile Championship, and we have purified water, Citron Tea, Clockwork Selection Chest, Black Shrine entry passes, One Pass, and Restoration Scrolls, Shadow Knot and Path of Glory Season 10 entry passes. So guys, I hope you also remember the duration date, because there is a date there. Don't forget to use this coupon. I hope you guys enjoyed today's tournament as much as we did, because it sure was a fun ride.
Right, and we're almost coming to a close to our championship here for Ramoness and Karkea, and we ended in America, and it's just the perfect timing right now, because in America it's almost dinner there. People are it's Sunday evening. It's nice to finish off the competition with us, and now you're ready for your dinner and if you have any dinner plans. But yes, it was a good, extremely fun competition. We started from Asia and then went to Europe, and now we are in America.
Yeah.
And congratulations again to all the champions for this year's tournament.
I mean, there were some good plot twists. It was so dramatic, and people just like trying to figure out what class they should play next, maybe, or to just stick with the classes. Those like making those decisions and everything. It was just so fun and exciting for me to watch too. I'm not a good PvP player as you guys, but just watching it made me like into the game more.
Yeah,
so,
I hope they same with what the other viewer said. I hope you guys will take this as if you want to join, it's easy to join.
It is easy
because
to
it's
join.
through the system. You can just join there and then try to get as much scores as you can. Practice more. You can play an arena. Practice your all the classes you can play and get the class that you really are matched into and use it as your main. And yes, we're very happy. Again, thank you so much for your support. Oh, it's 11 p.m. there, says Fantasia, probably in a different side
of America.
Of
maybe.
America. But yes, have a good night there. It's 8:45. Yes, Susie B also have a good night. Enjoy your dinner. Have a good evening.
And yeah, that's it for today's tournament for America. It was a long ride, but still it was so exciting that it wasn't it didn't really feel that long either. And yeah, throughout the whole stream, I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, our next tournament may be this year, maybe next year, who knows. But the fact that we got this tournament for you guys and you guys enjoyed it just made our day. And our Karkea Showdown and Ramoness Championship ended with America today, right now, but we do have our TPL 2 weeks later.
Yes.
So if you guys want to join our TPL family, don't forget to like and subscribe this channel,
we can talk about about the competition more during the TPL stream.
And also, we talk about the updates and events during the maintenance. So if you are bored, just waiting for the maintenance to be over by yourself, you can always come and visit us in our loving and joyful family of TPL. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you guys have a good day, and we'll see you soon. Bye.